Welcome everybody to Game.Anime. I remember first playing Dead or Alive 2 on the PlayStation 2. My brother and I first heard of Dead or Alive from the TV show Cybernet back in '99. We only got a chance to play it in 2009 on the PlayStation 2. Dead or Alive 2. What was so great at the time? We had just gotten into anime, and from the start we liked Dead or Alive 2 because it was one of the few fighting games that had a unique anime 3D style to it, and of course it had the sexiest and curviest female characters. One embarrassing moment was when I was playing with my favorite character at the time, Kasumi, and my mom walked in the living room and straight out looked at Kasumi and asked, "So this is the type of girls you're into?" For her, seeing Kasumi jiggling around the screen must have been shocking. I didn't even hear her walking into the living room, and when she spoke, "So this is the type of girls you're into," I said, "This is not what it looks like." I ran out the TV room and came back later on. Good memories. Yes, good, wholesome, fun memories. Dead or Alive, what happened to the hero of all the men and women of culture? Who knows if we will get a Dead or Alive 7? Even if we were to get it, what form will we get it in? From the reviews I have seen on YouTube, the recently released Dead or Alive Venus Vacation, the characters in that game looked the way we hoped Dead or Alive 6 characters would have looked and like. But then again, Team Ninja recently released Ninja Guardian Black 2 Remake, and Team Ninja censored some of the things in it. Even if Dead or Alive 7 were to come out one day, what shape are we going to get it in? Because the recently released Dead or Alive Venus Vacation was only released in the East. Yes, the characters were sexy and curvy, the way Dead or Alive fans want them to be. But with the Ninja Guardian Black 2 remake, it was released worldwide. But it got censored. So does this hurt our hope of getting a Dead or Alive 7 with sexy and curvy characters? It's sad for fans of Dead or Alive. The future of the franchise is really bleak. Do they stick with the fans? Or do they chase the money? Team Ninja was one of the first companies to try and change up the game from what the old fans loved about it. And when Dead or Alive 6 came out in 2019 March 1, the game sold poorly, and it mostly had to do with toning down the sexiness that was in previous games. And some of the fans also didn't like the story very much. But the gameplay was still good. Team Ninja had to come out and make an apology to their fans. So there is that big risk in trying to change your product to try and reach more people, because if the people you're trying to reach don't buy in, you end up enraging your core fans. Yes, it's important to listen to your fans and try to reach new fans, but you can't let go of who you are as a person or company. Yes, there is always room for different people, but don't push out your fans to get new ones. Try to find a good compromise between the old and new. Welcome to the world. Thank you everybody for watching.